This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Tuesday, November 23rd, 2010. And today we're going to take a look at CAK Energy. This is an AMEX stock trading our ticker CAK. Nice double bottom. You keep an eye on this. Last time it bounced off this area around $2, almost 100% move up to around $4. So this week combined with last week, this two candle pattern right there is a bullish engulfing. It's confirmed. Classic TA says this should continue to the north side. We're seeing a bit of an uptrend in the MACD, which is nice. But what I like even more is this histogram trending back towards zero now. See, the last time it did this was right through here. Came down, bounced, dropped a little lower, and then made the bigger bounce in the second divergence of the MACD. So we're going to pay attention, see if that's going to do that again. We're about ready to get a signal line cross. Today is going to be a kind of critical day for this chart. PPO also in the same position as the MACD. Nice uptrend to it, nice uptrend to the histogram. ADX, what we call an ADX play. The ADX itself is splitting the positive and negative DIs, still in a trading pattern, still in a nice position to make a move to the north side. MFIs all down low. They're breaking through their recent downtrend lines. We'll track this 21 through there. See it's making a move, coming back out of oversold territory, all still in close proximity to each other and heading towards 50. We're going to look for that break of 50 as a big point for this to make that move. See a little bit lower of a low in the accumulation distribution, but not too much lower. Now we're seeing a turn and a new uptrend. We're going to want to see this try and break through this area and establish a new higher high. Jacob Money Flow is also reiterating that money's coming back into the stock. Selling pressure has been dominant, still dominant, but it's getting to be a little bit more equal of an equation at this point. As you see, it's heading towards zero. We want to see that break of zero. See buying pressure overcome selling pressure. Nice looks with both the CCI and the full stow. Both coming out of oversold territory. Starting to see some momentum come into the full stow. That's indicated by the break of 20. Tricks, of course, this is lagging. What we want to see that Tricks do is make a turn and make a new higher low somewhere through here. Start to approach the signal line, but we want to see that start to flatten out pretty quickly and start to make a turn and cross the signal line. Very nice positioning of the RSIs. As we often reference, that break of the 50 is what we really want to see with this. It puts it in bull chart territory. Here on this little bounce through this area, it tried to make the break. 7 briefly poked above it, but couldn't, came right back down. Still have a downtrend going on with 14 and 21. We want to see this 7 continue this move, breaking through the 14 and 21, and see if it can drag both of those indicators through 50. What's important for this chart is holding this base. Bounced off of this area 3 times now, 217, 211, 216, and tries to put together a climb. 486,000 shares traded is plenty of liquidity. I'd like to see a little bit more. It's going to have to challenge this 20-day moving average. And there's going to be some resistance right through that same area. Previous high at 252, previous low at 251, 20-day moving average right there at 253. That's going to be a critical point for it to continue this move, make a break through it. See it closed at 238. That's actually still pretty nice gains, 8% or so. To get to that level, if it breaks that, it won't see any more resistance foreseeable until it gets up here. Really, it'd be more significant. It'd be a little bit right there at 265. But this 50-day moving average, which is at 286, and some previous old highs. That's going to be a big level for this to really try and establish a new uptrend coming off of this bottom. So these are things that we're going to keep an eye on with CAK. First and foremost, hold that base. Let's see a little bit of a volume spike to try and push through this 20-day moving average. Even if it doesn't get a great deal of volume, it can still probably make that move through the 20. But if it's going to challenge this 50-day, I would suspect that we're going to have to see an increase in volume. But again, today's a pretty big day for CAK. Want to see this uptrend continue and want to see it challenge this resistance level. As always, this chart is merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.